This could look like a huge drop off to him. We're here to support him and guide him, help him out. All right, folks, in this video, we're gonna show you how you can teach your puppy how to swim. Let's go. All right, so what we're gonna show you is step-by-step how we get a puppy to understand how to swim. So right off rip, some dogs swim naturally beautifully. Other dogs, like big, heavy bone dogs like a Cane Corso, French bulldogs, they suck at swimming. So we have to show them how to swim so that they don't panic swim, number one, and get tired and drown themselves should they fall into the pool. And number two, if they do fall in the pool, that they know how to get out of the steps. But before we can do any of that and show him how to swim and where the steps are, it's got to get him comfortable with the water. So that's really step one. We got a leash on, we got some high value treats, and I just want him to, on his own preferably, make that big leap of faith. Now it's going to be a little hard for him because this looks like a huge drop off. All right, he's not accustomed to being in the water, so that first step literally is the first step. Can we get him to make that leap of faith and come into the water? Now, why it's hard for him is, again, he doesn't know what this is. He's never been in it, a little foreign to him, but also dogs have horrible depth perception. So this could look like a huge drop off to him. So we have the leash as a standby, and if we need to, we will resort to old school leash pressure to help him get over that initial hump. You know what would help out tremendously is we get the old man to come in. That could encourage him. We'll use what we call like a model dog. So Mr. Z learned how to swim at a young age. We'll go ahead and bring him over here and get him in the water, maybe give him a little bit of encouragement. Z boy, come on, big boy. Smelling that water, saying, oh, well, he survived. I don't think we're gonna be able to encourage him to take the step on his own. I'm lying to you, there he goes. Well, he's thirsty, he can drink the water, not necessarily something I want him to do, but if that's what gets him to come into the water on his own, I'm good with that. All right, so we got great first step. Now what I'd like to do is get all 4 feet in. So we have this step, like to work at the step, want him to be the most familiar with the step area. Beautiful, look at that progress we're already making. And we went ahead and switched over to the prong collar because I don't want to establish that drinking the water's any good. So he's going to get little mild corrections anytime he tries to drink the water. Again, I'm okay with it for that first step. Now we're over that first step. And now, again, I don't want to establish drinking pool water is good for you because it's not. There we go. All right, it's pretty much time to get rid of the food and go right into, because it's doing great. We made it to a certain point. Step one. Literally step one, and now we're gonna go ahead and get him swimming. As soon as he comes in, I don't want his head to go underwater. I wanna be able to catch him and support him and let that first swim to be really stress-free for him. And that's it, don't overdo it. I don't need him swimming to the deep end. I don't need him to make 50 laps. I just need him to take that one circle around. And now everything should fast track a little more. He should go in a lot easier, put a little pressure, takes that first step. And we're here to support him. Wonderful, wonderful job. Really great. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start to generalize different parts of the pool. The way out is this way. All right, dogs do not generalize very well. You would think he knows this is where the steps are. I promise you, if he fell in the pool over there, he would panic swim to the edge. But the problem is he cannot pull himself out of any of these edges except for this one and the far end of the pool. So we're gonna keep working him right here, but kind of generalize, maybe go a little deeper and a little deeper. Come on, boo-boo. Good boy, oh yeah. All on his own that time. And we'll do it a little further this time. The other technique we can do is just support him and let him get real comfortable with that stroke. And then there we go. Beautiful, beautiful job. And that's really it, folks. What you want to do, don't overwork the puppy, don't tire him out. This is a lot of work for them. Remember, they're swimming as hard as they can. So don't do this for like an hour and make your dog hate it. Short little sessions. If we were to expand upon this, all we're gonna start to do is build up his confidence from different parts of the pool, be there to support him the entire time, and then we wanna start potentially experimenting with simulating him falling in the pool. When we simulate those fall-ins, it would be great to have someone standing here encouraging him with a food, preferably a toy, and just some praise, saying this is the way out, because you won't always be in the water with him to guide him with the leash. So at some point, we want to show what it looks like when you're in the water by yourself. How do you get out? So I'll go ahead and try to demonstrate that for you here shortly. All right, so we're fast tracking the learning just a little bit for the sake of you guys learning at home. I'm going to throw him in the pool, and with the use of the leash and my little helpers over there, they're gonna guide him out. Stay on the steps, little ladies. So you see, he did that wonderfully. The reps that we did originally helped out tremendously. He's taken on a little bit of water, but he is not swimming that great by himself. Second little toss in. Call him over. See, he doesn't know where to go. That's where we use the leash and guide him. Help him out. Help him out. There you go. There you go. Perfect example of if we weren't here to help him, he'd have been swimming all around this pool trying to figure it out. As soon as he's in the water, start calling him. There you go. There you go. Much better that time. He knew exactly where he was going. Wash, rinse, repeat, different parts of the pool. And he's taking on a lot of water. That's gonna happen, but he'll get more and more confident and better at it. Now, little bonus tip for you. They love swimming in the pool, but if they get a lot of water in their ear, it can turn into a bacterial infection. So we like to, every time a puppy or dog swims in the water, take one capful of alcohol and drop it into each ear. Just one little capful of rubbing alcohol, and that will help evaporate the water that's in there. All right, so we're just gonna recap everything for you. Again, have a hungry pup, bring out some high value treats and food. We don't want to fill up their stomachs. We don't want them swimming on a full stomach, but a few treats to get the party started. Good to go. If you can use a toy, even better. Most puppies aren't that interested in toys. A little bit of leash pressure goes a long way, and take your time. Literally one step at a time. Don't rush it. Make it an enjoyable experience. When they do finally hit the water, we got to be there to support them, encourage them along the way, help support them swimming, show them the way out, and then when you can, start practicing different parts of the pool. Next thing you know, you'll have a swimming pup that's Olympic gold medalist, a Michael Phelps the puppies. That's the name of the game, folks. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, post in the comments below any other tips and tricks that have worked for you. And again, if you've ever had a puppy injure themselves or even drown in the water, we want to hear about it, because other folks need to know that what we're talking about is serious, especially if you live in an area like South Florida where there's pretty much a pool in every yard. We got to get these puppies to know how to swim and get out of the pool so they can save themselves. All right, we'll see you on the next video.